it's not only the last 24 hours, but especially the last 24 hours, we see that it's war. Basically, they came out and to say that we're going into war with Israel, and we have to take it as a war. And people, we know people are getting killed. Thank God that the amount of the missiles that came into Israel was, if any person, any normal person would see that, which would, for sure, my family that they live in the States, and they're calling me every 5 minutes when there is missiles coming in, and they're sure that everybody from the far off will see that a missile could destroy houses and buildings, and for sure there's much more casualties. And thank God we see that there's every person a casualty is a casualty. There's families behind that, but we see that the casualties is not that big that we were trained for, and that's a good sign. And we have to hope that this is gonna go with the same way, that nothing that nothing is gonna happen. And we have to just know that they're trying to get us down, and we have to stay strong. Israel nation is a nation that went through a lot, and we just finished. We all know that what happened in the north in Miron only 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago, when 45 people were killed over there. And now we go into a different procedure from missiles from war, and we went that through in the past, and we have to hope and pray for no casualties at all. And we have to know that now is the time to put them in a position that Israel is not a game, and we're a nation, we're families, we're all that we want to live a normal and peaceful life, and unfortunately they don't give us the opportunity to do that. As we can see, our army, the Israeli army, the IDF, they're doing the most to prevent casualties on the other side. But when they go in, they hit us with missiles from civilian houses, from civilian areas, that we have to know to prevent that, to avoid that. Then there's gonna be civilian casualties.
Okay. Any question to Yossi Landau?
What kind of measures do you take to protect people?
Excuse me?
What kind of measures do you take to protect people?
As a medicine, as a tufot.
To protect the people, we know, as a religion person, we know the first thing is to pray. We pray for God. We try the best, and we try, and everybody, in order to protect, they have to. We know, and we see that. And ZAKA is in every event, every place in Israel. ZAKA is the first as the first responder.
Last question, Walter, please.
So, under the circumstances, do you advocate total war now?
In my point of view, yes, we are in total war, and we know that. We hear that maybe it's going to come from the north too, that we had it in the past, and God forbid if that happens, then we need a strong Israel for that.
Okay, Mr. Landau, thank you very much for your remarks. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We are waiting to